Good morning, students. Welcome to my channel Maths by Poonam Shukla. Today, in this video, I'll teach about irrational number. So, in my previous video, I told you the definition and some example of irrational number. And here, about irrational number, I will tell you some more things. Irrational numbers are, as we already learned about that, non-terminating, non-repeating. I'll explain it after some point of time. And here the definition is rational numbers are the numbers which cannot be written in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equals to 0. And here are some examples like under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, under root 11, pi, and this decimal number 0.1011011110 and so on. So these numbers are already proven that these are irrational numbers, and proof of these number we will learn definitely, but not in class 9. In class 10th we will learn the proof of these numbers also. So here some points to be remembered. Like rational numbers, there are infinitely many irrational numbers too. So when we found rational numbers between two rational numbers, so we can find any, we can find 5, we can find 10, we can find 100. Okay, so just like that, infinitely many irrational numbers also we can find between two numbers. Second point is all square root numbers which have perfect square number, those are non-irrational numbers. That means those will be rational number. I'll explain it in next slide. Every real number can be represented by a unique point on number line. That means no number will be overlapped in on when you are representing on number line. Yes. So here some examples, some problems are here. So the first problem is state whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answer. Every irrational number is a real number. So what will you say? Every irrational number is a real number. Is it true or false? Just tell me. So this is true. Why it is true? Because real number contains irrational numbers, rational numbers plus integers. So here you can say real numbers are the collection of rational number, irrational numbers, and integers. So you can say every irrational number, because all irrational numbers are in that collection. So you can say irrational numbers are the real numbers. So all irrational numbers or every irrational number is a real number. Second question is every point on number line is of the form under root 5m, where m is a natural number. So is it correct or not? So true or false? So I would say it is false, because m is a natural number. M could be any positive rational number here. Why m is only natural number? So you can write, since m can be positive rational number, every real number is an irrational number. So this is also false. It is just like that. It is vice versa of this question. So if we see here, real number is a collection of rational number plus irrational numbers plus integers. So this will be false, because every real number cannot be irrational number. So you can say, since you can justify your answer in that way, since real numbers equals to rational numbers plus irrational numbers plus integers. This you can say. So real numbers are the collection of rational number plus irrational number plus this. So you cannot say every real number is a irrational number, because in the real numbers you have rational numbers plus integers too. So this question is completed. Now we will come for next question. All the square root numbers of all positive, where were we? We were here. All the square root of all positive integers irrational. If not, give an example of square root of a number that is rational number. So here all, you will say no. First your answer will be no. All the square roots of all positive integers are irrational. No, because under root 4, under root 9, under root 16, like that, under root 25, and so on. Numbers which have all which have perfect square root numbers, those are not irrational numbers. So here you will say these numbers have perfect square root numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So these numbers are the rational numbers. Rational numbers. That is 2 upon 1, 3 upon 1, 4 upon 1, 5 upon 1, and so on. So this is also completed. Now go for next slide. In next slide, I will teach you real numbers and their expansion. So expansion, decimal expansion, already we have learned, I think you also have learned already in class, maybe 6th or 7th. But again, we will do, because you have to make the difference here whether these are terminating number or these have repeating remainders. Okay. So here I have taken one example, 42 upon 100. We will write in that way. So here this is smaller number. So first you have to put decimal, then extend 1 0. So here 4s are 100, 4s are 400. You will subtract it. Then again you have to increase 1 0. So here 2s are 200 and it is terminated, means you are getting remainder 0. So this is terminating number. Here remainder never becomes 0. So never becomes 0, 1 upon 3. So 3. Now again you have to put decimal and increase 1 0, because this one is less than 3. 3 3s are 9, and then you getting one remainder. Again you will add 0. 3 3s are 9. So I think it will go till infinite time, right? 1. So it is non-terminating. Non-terminating means you are not getting remainder 0. Remainder never becomes 0 in this, and we get repeating string of remainder. So some bigger number you will get string, you could get string of. Here you are getting same value. In some other number, if you check, so maybe you are getting 1 2 3, then again 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So repeating string also you can find. So this is repeating number. Repeating number. Okay, so in this video, till here I will teach, and in next video you can find out some similar examples. So for that, for today, I'll stop here. So if you like this video, subscribe it and press bell icon to find out uploads of new notifications for new uploads. And goodbye.